On October 21, 2021, Yasmen Kamal Kukroko was born at the Amwa Memorial Hospital at Oblikma. She arrived at 2:45 p.m. according to hospital records, and for about 4 hours, the most significant cry after a child's birth was not heard. It was the most devastating period for mother, Salamatu Adams, and father, Kamaldeen. It was their first child after barely a year of marriage, and they named her Yasmen, meaning God's gift, a gift they had expected anxiously for the 9 months.
I made her do the scan, and it was confirmed that it's a female. So I called my brother's wife and told her it's a female, so I need a favor from her. I need some shopping case. I said, no problem. They'll do it for me freely. I was happy.
The couple wanted to get it right. After a debate on where their child should be born, they settled on Amwa Memorial Hospital. Salamatu had visited that hospital before.
I was at the Eastern region. That's where I started my ANC. And when my due date is, I wanted to come home to deliver. And Amwa Hospital was close to my house, my place. That's why I chose the Amwa Hospital. So I started antenatal there on the 7th October, 2021. And I went there and I met Madam Deborah. She was the midwife there. She received me. She did our daily ANC routine, and after that, she said I should go. My date was due, so any moment from the day I went there till I can deliver.
She's a very emotional person, so I didn't want to tell her what I told her like days ago before she started going to that place. I advised her that I don't want her to go to any private hospital, especially that hospital. I advised her. She said, oh, I want to be for those. But what happened was that the reason why she got confidence in them was that the first day she went to antenatal there, it was the day that they have been doing weighing there.
This time, Salamatu knew the moment was right for her to visit the hospital. She was rushed there but kept waiting in labor till afternoon when she was delivered of a bouncing baby girl. It was supposed to be all joy. Unfortunately, the sight of the baby made the midwife scream.
So when the labor started, and she asked the other nurse to go and call my husband, so he will be present for everything. She will see everything. Well, then it started, and the baby was about to come. When the baby came out, there was a cord around her neck. And so when the baby came, she saw it, she said, cord. And she asked the other lady to, she asked me to push. I pushed, and the baby came out, and she took the baby. And she asked the assistant to give her some scissors to cut and all that. And she was screaming, Jesus, hey, Jesus, Aquano. Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus. And I miss, I didn't. We were now. I said that. So I asked my mother, then I know. We were. And she was Jesus. So she used the cord sheets, white cord sheets, and she wrapped it around the baby. And she was screaming, Jesus, Jesus. And I said, I didn't. Then I asked my husband, I can't do a no soon. And she said that. She knew into the Nabocheni.
Kamal, husband of Salamatu, who shared the ward with his wife and baby, was watching closely as all efforts were made to resuscitate Yasmen.
The baby was just quiet, and I said, oh, I can't on soon. Jesus, on soon. Then the assistant said, hey, you're paying the same. And then the madam took, she took something and she put it inside the mouth, and she was drawing liquid from the mouth of the baby. Then she did the same to the ears, both ears. Then she used some liquid to rub the back of the baby, all over the baby, trying to let her get some warm or something. Then she turned the baby upside down, all trying to let the baby cry. Then she put the baby down. Then she tried to draw more liquid from the mouth again. Then the baby gave a short she coughed short, like very short one.
And she took this hot water bottle from their drawer. And she said, "Mo hitting soon, so mo hitting soon ne buy na ohwie bi gu we no wo so ye na odi ne to ho na odi nsuo no ka na odi ko shit ne bi e kata akwala no so ori ne ni ba ne ho se akwala bibi wa akwala ne chi no be yiye no na ne chi ahye na oye ne se opeja na odi oye no yi skin na ayewe.
So then I started crying. My friends know me, I don't easily cry. All my friends, they know me that I'm a hard guy. I don't. But when I saw my baby, I started crying. I couldn't hold it. Then my wife said, let me say, oh, then mention, baby. But I didn't want to tell her because she was already crying. So I didn't want to. I don't say, mention me, I don't know how she did. She saw it and said, hey, me bana pra. I was getting angry, so I have to like work out some. I decided now if I work out, I don't know what will happen to my wife again here, so I have to then witness everything. So I stayed. Then she took, I don't know, she brought something out. Then, as my wife said, then she took the skin. I couldn't.
According to them, the midwife attributed the burns to several causes.
I said, Ma, I said, I said, Debbie, and soon I know, and what about in a Debbie? But share me pictures of Accra, Akola wouldn't, you wouldn't know be wa. Anybody. Then she showed me the picture on the. She took her phone out, and she went to a gallery and showed me some picture. That one, once we in white, or winter yes. I said, Ma, we baby audience so she na atono. Ehona. Ayesa. They will say, "Akwa no ba na e kuro ho nyina." I say, ma, kuro ne ho nyina. Nka obetimi de sa baby no afa ne ho. That and on bowa no obetimi de on sa ayesa.
They said she advised them on the best medication for the burns.
I said, we the nyashwe no with the mokona me the Vaseline. Ya me say, man, ti say ben den. She was saying with the mensu with the Vaseline. We muka 2-3 days by akolanti no. I wasn't okay. I was just crying. I was confused. I said, so all my friends have babies. I've seen their babies nicely born. But why is that my baby came and there was wound on her? Why? What's wrong have I done? I couldn't even look at my own baby again. The experience was terrible.
The hospital said they had incurred a cost of 1,200 Ghana cedis, even though they had a national health insurance cover. Kamal questioned the bill. Subsequently, the amount was reduced to 600 Ghana cedis.
One lady came with some deal and said, "I'll be in 600." Was telling my wife, "Is it the place you told me they take insurance?" She said, "Yes." Then I saw some dark, thick lady coming from the entrance. Said, Pacho, we no me with my mistake. Why? So I was thinking the way I was yelling that the money was too much. They were going to reduce it. Lo and behold, they brought a higher bill than before.
Ghana's free maternal health care policy entitles pregnant women to free delivery and health services and drugs from the time of conception to 90 days after birth. Kamal's main concern was the health of his baby and wife. 1 week after they were discharged from the Amor Memorial Hospital, Yasmen's wound grew worse. The midwife at the Amor Memorial Hospital had earlier encouraged them to apply Vaseline on it. They did, religiously. On October 27, 2021, the couple rushed the baby to the Gas South Municipal Hospital. The news they received stunned them.
Osontimi no fonso ntine nyina yesu mesu saa anajo obetie mu It's a more rain or become some. It's Wednesday, make a check me concert. I did cheer. It didn't make quack away. It's Wednesday, 27th, and I quack away. And I know Crampon cost strike. And your boy baby needs some shame. No more yet to one. Motion, say, I infected. It's no measure, no ma, I any surgery. Most of any surgery. I call her no 6 days. In some say, I cross shadow. In some measure, I am no macaque. It's radiant. I'm not sure na honey no modern court theater. And I'm going to
In a report filed by the South Municipal Hospital, baby Yasmen was diagnosed with 13-degree burns. Hospital visitations to dress the wounds took a month. It was draining financially and emotionally.
I'm discharging and they be a dressing. I'm saying about daily dressing. It's a dressing, and then Uncle Pandom. And in there, crack. You call daily, and you call 2 days. And as I say, I'm here last on, I say about 1 month's time.
My baby, who is not even 1 day, they're taking her skin off just like that. For some seconds, I even regretted making my wife pregnant because I didn't want my baby to come this way. It was like something that I've been yelling to have. Now is in, but I can't even look at my own baby. I don't know. I developed some, I don't want to say hatred, but the sight of my baby makes me feel bitterness inside me. I didn't understand the feeling anymore.
A psychologist at the University of Ghana, Dr. Annabelle Osei-Tutu, explains the joy that comes with the birth of a newborn and how disappointing it can be for parents when an error occurs.
The birth of a first child is always an exciting moment for parents, and for most parents it's a time of joy. Having a medical injury like that to a baby is one of the most stressful events a parent can go through. So in Ghana, people, if you have a baby, it's everybody's child, right? So people are coming to the house, and the expectation is that the parents are happy to have people around. But looking at the level of injury and the parent having to deal with the complications, they may not be as welcoming. And people may have their own explanations as to why this unfortunate incident happened. Some people they will use religious explanations. Maybe this is a punishment from God, or if you are not fortunate, some old lady somewhere will be branded as a witch for what happened. So that's on the socio-cultural aspect. Then let's think about the psychological impact on the parents. They may experience, complex stress responses. So it will not be uncommon to see that one parent might feel depressed, anxious, or stressed. And depending on the severity, you might also see another parent or both of them experiencing dissociation, which means that they distance themselves psychologically from the child. The reason is that perhaps they are so overwhelmed by the pain the child might be going through. The key thing is seeking help at the right time so that, we can be on a path of recovery, rehabilitation.
Salamatu said the hospital did not show concern, hence her decision to seek justice in courts.
Where are minimum of baby? Why you almost sour? Because me could use cow phones or canoe of folk. Say, hey, I know do bab, bano. The minimum of baby, or my first idea we must because we say a year and uncle or Nankasa or DHE Eco Hospital, we will say a accident this year. But send away in the moon. As a sign of your mayo. When you need she ain't see and funny, and go see baby.
On February 4, 2022, the Fourth Estate confronted Deborah Yeboah, the midwife at Amwa Memorial Hospital who allegedly caused the burns.
Before I never talk or anything, Capapano, die she, oh, and yes, she, ye nti asem no lawyer
enti abra akwala no efri efun e ba no wan kasa wo mu sesa akro no wono ho
akwala no ba nkasa wo bisa papa
nti akwala no fi efun ne ba na wo nti ba ne say na akwala wo mu no wo de ne to kwa
me say it happens
wo de akwala no to 5 hours
me say baby ne ba no wa okọ
nti akwala no wo ada na we gan nim say wo de akwala ne ba na wo
me fiji our 40 years you experience pa.
Same thing.
The same.
So this is what you just placed at the back. She denied being the cause of the burns. To prove her innocence, she showed the team a hot water bottle similar to what she claimed she used to provide warmth to baby Yasmen. The president of the Ghana Midwifery Association, Mary Owusu, said the hot water bottle should not have been used at all.
When the baby is born and it doesn't cry immediately, you first suction the baby. We suck the mouth and the nose. At times it's mucus or some fluid. When you suck, the baby cries immediately. You can even stimulate by cleaning the baby can cry. If you do all these things and the baby doesn't cry, and this thing has to be, we call something golden minute, within 1 minute. The resuscitation has to be done. That is where you use the bag and marks. You put it on the baby's mouth and chin, the nose and then the mouth together, and then you bag to give the baby air. CPR is different in a way because CPR, the chest compression and other things are there. But this one, the bag and marks is just the bag and marks. Unless maybe after the 1 minute, the baby doesn't respond, that you may add the chest compression to it, or you can call in an anesthetist to come and intubate. In fact, I haven't heard it before. That midwife will use hot water because the baby's skin is very delicate and it can easily get burned.
When queried about why the baby was left in that state, this is what the midwife Deborah had to say.
Now she's a very state,
Mouth to mouth. Chest compression. Mention neba. Mention over. Massion and two moon, mention neba.
She could, however, not give details of how long she kept the hot water bottle wrapped around the baby.
If you come say you are to the chin, not my wrapping. It's a never vanity. And I have a day now. They are done a chill for shitting.
Gender hot chair.
Oh. And chip biasa. But some men switch away in an amazing. Yeah, one pie, and then sister been so as of mamma, so cast you no one pint in the cattle minutes and near one pie, usually young way.
And she didn't remember a thing.
We never want a chin. Oh.
Back at the Amwa Memorial Hospital, the administrator who gave his name as Emmanuel told the Fourth Estate that Deborah, the midwife who was alleged to have caused the burns, was a staff on probation. When contacted, the medical director of the Amwa Hospital, Dr. Kofi Nina Amwa, denied reports that the baby had the burns at the facility. According to him, the baby had blisters from the womb, but the parents of the victim did not wait for the affected baby to be treated before leaving the facility. When the Fourth Estate visited the Deputy Director of Nursing Services at the Gas South Municipal Hospital, she said she had interacted with Deborah on phone and Deborah had admitted causing the burns. Deborah, however, denied the responsibility for the burns when she was confronted by the Fourth Estate.
mahwe baby me commander nso.
According to the Deputy Director of Nursing Services at the Gas South Municipal Hospital, Deborah told her she was a retired nurse with many years of experience.